Tonight I am going to tell you a story from very long ago. But don't be deceived, because the message that you are about to hopefully learn tonight still holds true today. Me. Now sit right back and you'll hear a tale of a fateful trip that started from this drop aboard this tiny ship. On board was a frightened preacher man, rhyming from the Lord. Set sail that day, but on the way took a 3-day detour. A 3-day detour.
Wow, I've never been on an ocean voyage before. You think we'll see any whales?
Only if the sea monsters don't eat them. Ha, little Kevin's jokes there. What brings you aboard my ship?
Well, my God came to me and said, "Go to the great city of Nineveh and preach against it, for its wickedness has come up before me."
We aren't going near Nineveh, mate. Nineveh's that way.
I know Nineveh's that way. That's why I'm going this way. Have you heard what those Assyrians do to people who give them a hard time?
Aye, it's scary mob of deck swab and barnacles to be sure. Cast off, mates!
Wow, you guys really talk like that?
Nah, he just does that for the tourists. The Lord sent a violent storm that day, the tiny ship was tossed. If the crew didn't figure something fast, their lives would be lost. Their lives would be lost.
Avast, your trusty hands! Cool belt and jettison the cargo off the port side! What? Grab stuff and throw it overboard! Yes, Captain! My future.
It's no good, Captain. We'll still be smashed to pieces.
Well, get that preacher guy up here to pray to his God. None of our guys seem to be listening.
How could you be asleep at a time like this? Get up here and play your cards so that we won't perish in this terrible storm.
What are you even doing? Playing paper, scissors, rock. Hurry, stop there. Why not get up? I'm an athlete board too. I'll be the little car.
We can't, Captain. I just threw it over.
I've been squid with more wits than this lot.
We're planning to see who might have brought this tragedy upon us.
Oh,
1, 2, 3.
you mutinous dog, you've dimmed us all.
I'm the reason God is angry. I've disobeyed him. But don't worry, throw me overboard and the storm will subside.
Get him, mates.
Wait a minute, I can't swim!
Quick, throw him something.
Too late. He's gone under.
Look, what's that?
As Jonah fell into the sea, the Lord sent a great fish to swallow up Jonah and save him from drowning.
Dear Lord, I can't help but notice that I'm currently inside a fish. I'm not sure what to do about this, and I'm open to your suggestions. Anticipating your reply, your obedient servant, Jonah.
Jonah was inside the fish for 3 days and 3 nights.
Day 2. Nothing to eat but krill and plankton again. It's pretty wet and slimy down here. Not that I'm complaining though, Lord. I can't help but feel somehow responsible.
Jonah prayed earnestly to the Lord from inside the fish.
Dear Lord, please don't forget me, but let me finish the task you've set for me. If you will give me another chance, I promise that I will do what you have asked. I will go to Nineveh and preach against it.
And the Lord commanded the fish, and it vomited Jonah onto dry land.
Hey, look, there's a big whale over here. Come quick. Oh, the poor.
Okay, guys. I'm now going to Nineveh. I'm sure I'll take a shower on the way.
And so Jonah went to Nineveh and began to proclaim the message God had given him.
Repent before God, for he has seen your wicked ways. Repent, or the city of Nineveh will be overturned.
When will he do this? At the end of the age?
You have 40 days to put your affairs in order.
Uh-oh. Alright, that's it. I'm moving. I got some relatives in tomorrow. I need a vacation anyway.
Jonah's words spread quickly throughout Nineveh, and soon his message was heard by the king.
My lord?
There's a prophet in the city who is preaching against us.
What does this maker say?
He says we must repent before God from all our wicked ways.
I kind of like some of those wicked ways. What could he do if we refuse?
He said something about fire, brimstone, burning sulfur, and catching the next whale out of here.
Is this guy for real?
He smells like a fish, but I checked his credentials and he's the real thing. Do you want me to have your private jet standing by?
No, instead I shall issue a decree. Everyone in Nineveh must give up their evil ways and violence. Who knows, God may have compassion, turn from his fierce anger, so that we do not all perish.
When this decree was issued, all the residents on Nineveh turned from their wicked ways and violence, and each one called urgently to God. When God saw that they had earnestly repented, he had compassion on them, and did not bring upon them the sentence he had threatened. God told Jonah to go to Nineveh, and he eventually obeyed. Let this be a lesson to you all. Be open to God, to wherever he might send you, or you might just end up smelling like a fish. Oh, all right. Me. So now you've heard this famous tale, this tale of this fateful trip with the silly man, the skipper too, the millionaire and his wife, the story star, the sailors and Mississippians,